Hello, my lovely Leos. How is everyone? I hope you guys are all doing amazing. So we are going to be doing your November reading. It is a general reading, and it may not be able to resonate for all of you. Everything that you guys will need to know, whether it's about this reading, about scheduling your personals, or Patreon, all of that is in the description box below for you. So archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors, please deliver clear messages with a very clear understanding for my lovely Leos, please. May the messages that need to be heard the very most please come through, and may they please find those who need to hear them. Please show me Leo's energy, a very clear message with a very clear understanding. All right, loves, let's take a look and see what's going on for you. We have the Ten of Swords, Two of Swords, and the World card in the reverse. Kind of feels like wondering if something is really over. Does still kind of feel open. Does feel a little bit like your head and heart, maybe not quite on the same page. I feel more like your more logical space, or your head space, right, is thinking that maybe this is something that's been drug out for a while. Maybe this is something that's best if it's completed, right? But the heart wants what the heart wants, right? Maybe the heart's not quite on that same page. It does still feel very open. Maybe feels like things are unsettled. Maybe feels like things were left unfinished. Got the Knight of Pentacles, trying to figure out where to go from here. Trying to just take a look at things. Wanting to make wise choices. You know, the Knight of Pentacles, he's not moving. He's in this more like a state of contemplation. He sees the potential lying ahead of him. He's trying to figure out what his next step should be. He does have oak leaves on his helmet and on his horse, which do symbolize wisdom. He's just wanting to make the right decisions. The Page of Pentacles. Could be some kind of communication. Four Wands in the reverse. Although maybe it's not the communication you were hoping for. Especially if you guys have been on a period of no communication or separation. It's like there finally is some communication, but it's a little bit disappointing in some way. It's not what you were expecting or not what you were hoping for. The Emperor in the reverse. In some ways, feeling like things are maybe a little out of your hands. And I do feel like that comes from this energy of, you know what you want and you know what you're willing to do, right? You know what effort you're willing to put in, but you are understanding that you can't make somebody else put in effort. You can't make somebody else do anything, right? So I do feel like the communication being a little bit disappointing, you kind of feel like things are out of your hands. There's only so much that you can do here. The Five of Cups in the reverse. I feel like you're tired of feeling this way. So that's why I do feel like on one hand, it's like communicating with this person is kind of a moot point in that, nothing has changed. It's still very disappointing and you can't make them put any effort in. But at the same time, I think that you've missed them. I think it's been hard for you to not be in contact with them. So hearing from them does kind of light you up in a way as well. So it's a little bit of a mixed bag here, a little bit of mixed emotions. Take a look at their energy towards you. Show me the person that Leo is dealing with in this situation. Some of you guys with that Emperor in the reverse and the Five of Cups in the reverse, it's like you don't want to feel this way anymore. You want to be able to close this out. You want to be able to move on from it because you know that it's what's best, but you don't know how. You don't know how to stop feeling this way. You don't know how to stop feeling the connection or feeling drawn to it. Knight of Wands. Nine of Cups, Three of Pentacles in the reverse, Ace of Wands. So I do feel like there is a lot of attraction and passion. There is definitely a spark between the two of you. That being said, I feel like this person that you're dealing with is very inconsistent. I even want to use the word selfish. To me, the Nine of Cups is not really a selfish card, but when it comes out next to the Knight of Wands, it's about what's going to make them feel satisfied. It's going to be all about what their desires are, what they want, right? Not really thinking about what your wants or your needs or your desires in the situation. They just want to make sure that they're getting what they want out of it. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. You guys are not really on the same page or wanting the same things. I think things have been difficult for you guys lately. It's like things have not been easy between the two of you. So whether that's like a lot of fighting, arguing, a lot of discord between the two of you, just not being on the same page in general. I feel like you guys are working towards two different things here. And I think you know that too. Got the Ace of Wands here though. They could want to spark things back up, but only on their terms and only for what they want. Like I said, I don't think that you're getting what you want out of the situation. They have the Queen of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of physical attraction between the two of you. Okay, they're very physically attracted to you. Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands. You know, it is a lot of, in the Knight of Wands too, it's a lot of physical desire. The Tower in the reverse. I kind of feel like they don't want it to end. And the fact that they don't want to stop, especially if you guys are physically intimate, they don't want to stop the physical connection, right? They want to keep you in their life, but on their terms. I feel like we've had a reading like this not too far back. Because I feel like I remember saying those words to you on their terms. We have the High Priestess here. I feel like this person does have secrets. Okay? There's a lot of things that they don't share with you. I also feel like you guys are aware of that. You guys know that in a sense this person has a hard time opening up or being vulnerable. The Tower in the reverse, it's like trying to postpone the inevitable, right? They know that you're like 1 foot out the door. They know that you're not satisfied, not happy, not content, but they still want what they want out of the situation. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, but they're not actually willing to put any work on it. They're not willing to focus on it, to put work on it. They just want what they want. It is a very selfish energy, Leo. So show me this person's true intentions towards Leo. What is this person's true intentions towards Leo, please? We got the Eight of Cups in the reverse, so trying to return. The Five of Cups in the reverse. And the Ten of Swords. You know, I think it's hard for them to be without you completely as well. Like I said, I'm not saying that this person doesn't care for you at all. They just care about themselves more. You know, it's all about what they want. It's a little bit of a selfish energy. I do feel like this person is trying to return, okay, but they're still not going to be willing to work on things. Things have not changed with this person, and I think you guys already know that. And I think that's why it's such a struggle when this person does reach out. You're disappointed with what they have to say. It's not what you wanted to hear. And you're not really sure what to do because a part of you wants to continue to have them in your life because you don't want to keep feeling this way without them. You don't want to go through that grief. But the other part of you, you know, doesn't want to keep settling for less than what you guys really want. What actions will this person be taking? Queen of Swords in the reverse. So they're not willing to talk about things even. Like this is somebody who doesn't want to talk about the issues, doesn't want to talk about the problems. They don't want to have those conversations with you. Ace of Swords in the reverse. And I do kind of feel like if you try to push that, they're just going to stop talking altogether. Show me what Leo's true intentions are towards this person. What is Leo's true intentions for this person in this connection? Page of Wands in the reverse. Ten of Wands in the reverse. I think you guys could be intending to try not to communicate back with this person and just put this down because it is very heavy. The Eight of Swords in reverse, releasing this. I think you're tired of feeling this way. I think you're tired of settling. And I think you're realizing that either way it's going to be difficult. Right? It's hard to be without this person. It's hard to heal from this. It's hard to move on. Yeah. But it's also hard to keep putting up with this. It's also hard to keep settling. It's also hard to keep going through that pain that this person causes you. So I think that's something that you guys are realizing. You're like, I'm going to put this down. I'm tired of this. So your true intention, I think you're going to stop communication with this person when you realize that nothing has really changed. What actions will Leo be taking? So at least you're intending to release this. You're intending to put this down. But your actions, Ace of Wands. Death card in the reverse. I think you're still going to spark this back up for some of you guys. It's like you have good intentions, but your head and your heart are kind of at war with each other. So I don't know. The Ace of Wands to me looks like kind of sparking things back up. The Death card in the reverse, having a hard time accepting that something is over or having a hard time allowing something to be over. Okay. So I feel like your head and heart are not quite on the same page. Now, guys, keep in mind that that part may not resonate for all of you. You guys have free will. The tarot does not dictate your life. It just says this is where you're at and this is where it most likely leads. You can change that. It does look like you guys have really good intentions on, no, you know what, I'm not going to keep doing this to myself. I'm going to release this. I'm going to move on. But, you know, I think you have a little bit of a weak spot when it comes to them. It does look like you kind of try to spark things back up. So let's take a look and see, Leo, at the outcome here. What is the potential outcome here between Leo and this person? You got the King of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles, the King of Cups, Chariot in the reverse, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. So to me, the King of Pentacles can be a card of establishment, like something being established. It's the way that things have always been, right? I don't think anything, I think it's more of this energy of, you know, yes, you have a lot of love for this person, but things really haven't changed. Things are going to continue to be the way they have always been. Five of Pentacles, feeling a lack, feeling left out in the cold. I think you're wanting something serious because you do have a lot of emotions for this person, but things are not going to be able to move forward with them because they don't want the same things or they're not willing to put the work in. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, Chariot in the reverse. So I do kind of feel like even though some of you guys are going to choose to spark things back up, it does kind of end back in the same place. It does feel very cycled to me. But that is what I have for you, my loves. Now, if this resonates, let me know. And if it doesn't, check out your other placements. Everything that you'll need to know, whether it's about this reading or about scheduling your personals, all of that's in the description box below for you. Information for Patreon is also in the description box below for you. We do love readings over there. We also do like spirit guide messages and like next 30 days and rest of your year, more general readings, as well as money and career, finances, things like that. And when you sign up over on Patreon, you get to ask a free question. But that is what I have for you guys. If it resonates, let me know. And my loves, most importantly, and as always, if you want personal prayers for any reason at all, you can just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below and I will go through and pray for you. So I am sending so much love and light until next time.